right, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Uncle Chrissy. What's up, everybody? Early in the morning for me, still drinking my coffee, get my notes up over here. Thank y'all so much for tuning in with me today and each and every day. If you haven't done so already, please do me a favor, back out, hit that sub button, hit that like button, and also hit the bell. Make sure you got the noties turned down because y'all know I like to do the emergency press conferences, get the information out as soon as I can, as soon as I have, so that way make sure you don't miss anything by turning those noties on. We got a pretty busy week, so I got a pretty solid amount of release notes here. Good stuff coming through. So let's dive right into it. First up today on the Confirmed app, we got a couple raffles that are ending. So the 350 Rocks MX, pretty cool pair. This dropped maybe 2 years ago at this point. It's that black and brown kind of mixed colorway, and then you have the Stone Taupe 500s, the real light pale ivory kind of 500 with that gum sole on the outside. Those are releasing on the Confirmed app today. Raffles go live, I think 10 a.m. they start selecting winners, so check it out if you haven't done so already. Enter up. And honestly, about Yeezys in general, I think you gotta declare them dead at this point. You gotta declare them DOA. With Onyx foam runners, a full size run just sitting there on the app right now. It's, I don't know what else to say aside from it's time to move on. I think maybe what Kanye said a couple weeks ago resonated with a lot of people, but Adidas is just about dead in the water with those. Also, real quick, I do want to let everybody know about the Supply app. We got a lot of releases coming out this week, a lot of raffles going live, and the Supply app is a great way to track everything. It gives you a little bit of news, give you some blogs on there. You might see one or two from me, but you get a full release calendar. You get all the release links. You get all the raffle links. You can track your raffles, know which ones you entered, which ones you didn't, and you can also get restocks. You know, you can set up your keywords in a way to where you get notified when shoes you want are back in stock. Just download the app, check it out. It's free to download, and if you want to go with the pro membership, use code Uncle Chrissy to get yourself 25% off a monthly or yearly. When you go to the yearly, it does save you a good chunk. It saves you a nice bit of change. So check out the Supply app. If you want, like I said, it's free to download. Just check it out, and if you want, use the code. It's cool. But after that, on the 20th, the 19th, we have the SB shops finally doing the Rayssa Leals. A lot of them have already done their raffles already. Some people have already picked them up, but this is the day officially when raffles end on SB shops. After that, on the 20th, we have the sneakers release. On Wednesday, the 20th, we had the sneakers release of the Rayssa Leals. Really cool shoe. One of the Nike Pro Team riders, awesome, accomplished young lady. Good looking shoe, clean, simple, got some bright colorways to it as well. A lot of texture on the shoe. I like the detailing of it. And there's a good amount to go around. There's a good deal of these going around on the sneakers app. There's 117,000 of these ready to go on the sneakers app. As far as I can tell, when it comes to a quick strike, a sale box, rainbow box from years past, this is the biggest I've ever seen on the sneakers app. Yes, we've seen purple boxes release bigger. The Court Purple's released not too long ago with 148, 146, something like that. But as far as a quick strike, the ones that have to be raffled off, the sale box, the ones that we get maybe one a month, those are the ones I'm talking about. And that, to my knowledge, this is the biggest one we've ever seen from that. So again, Supply app's a great way to track all the raffles for those. Check it out. But if not, Rayssa Leal goes live on the sneakers app on the 20th. 117,000 pairs. Still going to be hard to cop because SB Dunks are the most popular thing in the game right now. So definitely don't sleep on it if you have the chance to get them from an SB shop. On the 21st, that's going to be a big day. That's the day when I am absolutely praying for Nike servers and IT. Oh, that's hot. So first up, we got the Plum Dunks. Plum Dunks, everybody has been waiting on these for a long time. These are restocking for the first time since 2020. They were originally part of the Co-JP line back in the early 2000s. Then they came out in 2020, and now they're coming out again on Thursday. Excuse me. Varying shades of purple, nice suede, red swoosh on it. It's a clean looking shoe if you like purple. If you're into the bright colorways, it's definitely one for you. But these are going up on the sneakers app on the 21st. They're already starting to load up in boutiques. There's a lot of raffles going on already. A lot of stores are getting these. So this is going to be similar to the way the Dusty Olives went down, where you had the boutique release and the sneakers release. There's a good amount of stock on these. There's 84,000 pairs right now, but like I've said before, I don't think we're done with these. I still think we're going to see another dump before the actual release goes down. So don't quote me on 80. Well, you can quote me on 84,000, but I don't think we're done with it. I think there's going to be more on those. So the Plum Dunks are the shoe to get for the week. I think that's the highlight. I think that's the one everybody's going for. The hype I see on this is far surpassing anything else that released in recent years, for sure. Not released in years, but you know what I mean. So go for those if you can. I'm going to try to be doing a live cop for that day, because we also have the trophy rooms going on. So the trophy room, the away pair, Marcus did these down at the Orlando shop at Trophy Room last week and saw a fair amount of W's, especially if you are a Florida native. If you're a Florida native, these were easy to come by for folks. If not, there was still a good amount of ship to me wins, and there's a mediocre amount of stock of these for sneakers. There's only 32,000 of these right now. I'm not too sure how much more we're going to see on these. I don't get the vibe like I do with the Plums that we're going to see a big dump on these before the release. So 32,000 of the trophy rooms going down. It's that kind of reverse black toe colorway with the rookie card theme to it, the Fleer rookie card from 89, 85. I might be wrong about that. But the materials are what kind of gets me on this. It's got that polyester, old school warm-up kit kind of material to it that I'm just not vibing with at all. So, but we will be going, try to do a live cop for those, because we got the Plums and the trophy rooms. And to be honest, I think the Plums might have it in terms of hype on that day. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment. What is really going to be the hot shoe that day? What's the one that's going to shut down the sneakers at? Let me know. Then the 22nd, the 22nd to 22nd on Friday. Got a couple shoes. First up, we got those Shell Toes. The Shell Toe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Adidas Superstars. I love it. I love it. The detailing is just second to none on these. The texture on the turtle skin, the turtle hide on the leather is beautiful. The packaging, all of it. The Mass Dubre, it's beautiful. It harkens back to childhood. It rims up nostalgia. But unfortunately, I just can't wear that shoe. I'm not going to be going for it. It's on the Confirmed app right now. If you want it, I don't know what stock looks like, but hopefully you can get a pair of them if you're, you grew up in the 90s like me. After that, we got the Woodwood ASICs going down on the ASICS site. I'm putting up a review of these a little bit later on today, so definitely check it out. It's a good looking pair. It's got some nice colors to it. My personal thought is that it's a little bit busy. Nothing real special about it except for the fact that it's a 2160 and it's a comfy shoe. A lot of different materials going on in the shoe, but check out my review. I'll put a link to it at the end of the video here, and let me know what you think of it. But this other shoe dropping that day has got a surprising amount of hype on it that I wasn't really expecting. But a lot of people have asked me about this shoe, have asked me about stock, have asked me about release dates, and it's the Air Max 1 86 Big Bubble Hyper Royal. Not Hyper Royal, just Royal. But they did the reds last year, but now they got the blue ones. Real simple, real clean, basic, white Air Max 1 with the blue mudguard wrapping around. There seems to be a lot of folks running after these. There seems to be a lot of people that are tracking these. I will put up stock numbers a little bit later on this week. Probably check back with me on like Wednesday or so, and I'll give you a stock rundown for those. There seems to be a good amount for sure. After that, on Saturday, we got the Powder Blue 9s. Again, Powder Blue 9s. A lot of people asking about these as well. We should see Finish Line and JD do some in-store access. Do exclusive access for these probably Tuesday and Wednesday, possibly even Thursday between their in-store and ship-to-me options. There's a good amount of these on the Nike app as well, Sneakers app. But definitely, like I said about the Royals, check back in with me on Wednesday or so, and we'll give you the full breakdown of stock for those. But again, there's a lot of people asking me about these as well, so there is a lot of stock. I think they'll be a relatively easy cop considering the amount of retailers that are getting these, so I don't think you'll have to stress too much over this one at all. After that about wraps up the week. I'll do what I can to keep track of new stuff that pops up and go into a little bit more detail day by day. But there are a couple other shoes that we're tracking a little bit further out. Not further out, but shoes that don't really have a definite timeline. And it's the Phantom Malachite. All right, trying this again. My alarm went off in the middle of the take, so sorry about that. But yeah, we were talking about the what's a little bit further down the road is the Phantom Malachite, the SB Dunks. I don't quite have a date for those. There is stock loaded up on Nike's end, but without a date, I don't really like talking about stock at all. So definitely check back in with me in the next couple of days. We'll do what we can to get that information out there. I think this might be like a late breaking kind of thing where you see, maybe it's like a shock job, maybe it's a scratch or something like that, but Yeah, I think it'll be the kind of thing where we get like maybe a day's notice, if that, but I'm not sure. Military fours, we know they're coming out next month, and we know that there is a gang of stock. If y'all checked in with me on the emergency press conference last week, you know what I'm talking about. There's a big number out there. Every retailer and their brother will have these. But again, I do want to stress the fact that these are not going to be an easy cop. These are not going to be an easy cop at all. You're going to have to go hard for these. You're going to have to pull out all the tricks. You're going to have to get your friends to enter raffles for you. You're going to have to go to in-store. You might have to wait in line. There's going to be ample pairs to go around. There's going to be a lot of opportunities, but I'm not saying they're going to be easy. Not by a long shot. I said this during the breads. Nobody wanted to believe me. Everybody got upset with me when I didn't get a pair, but I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of pairs to go around. You should be able to hit for retail, but you're going to have to try pretty hard on these. That's about it. All I got for today. I'm gonna sign off, get on my way to my work, on my way to my job, and check back in on the channel. I got some other things posting. I got a couple reviews coming up today. Wanted to get them up earlier this weekend, but it just wasn't in the cards. But definitely check back with me later on throughout the week for more release notes. Keep those noties turned on so you don't miss out on an emergency press conference. Hit that sub and like button. Of course, don't forget to check out the Supply app. Tell them your boy sent you with code Uncle Chrissy. That's it for today. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Peace.